Привіт Сім'я, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a brand new tier ranking video. This video will be featuring the first set of festival cards from Love Live School Idol Festival. These cards just finished a couple months ago, as well as adding Shioriko into the group, and I'm really looking forward to going over what I really love about some of them and what I really don't care for in others. If you want to see an explanation or a longer version of how I'm going to be ranking these cards, you can go to my very first video where I did my first tier ranking. I will leave that video link in the description below. But for today, I'm going to be starting with Maki's festival card. I'm going to be ranking her as in the background, as well as her outfit, the pose, and whether or not she's one of my favorite girls. So, this Maki was the first festival card to come out, and I think she stunned everybody. We all know that Maki's beautiful, but SIFAS did this, making her even more stunning, and she's very, very breathtaking. The ballroom scene has been done before in SIF, but not in SIFAS, and definitely not like this. Her dress is really beautiful with all of the roses, all of the details down to her shoulder areas. The hat I really, really like, really enjoy. I really like how her eyes are shining. She looks very, very stunning. I love the chandelier, and I just think it's a really beautiful card. Of course, I don't go over stats. I am just looking at aesthetics and costumes, so I'm going to be putting Maki all the way at the top because she deserves it, and she's stunning, and she's one of my favorite festival cards. So, Maki's going in S tier. Next we have Yocha. Now, I do love Yo, but I do not like beach sets. I think they were cute the first 2 or 3 times SIF or KLab has done them for Love Live, but now it's just a bit redundant. They could always do a different kind of summer theme, and with Yo and her festival card, this is not a festival card. It's not festival quality to me, and I know that might upset people, but you know, she could have been like in a captain outfit, riding behind the wheel, like right at the top of the ship, but instead they went with the pool party theme, with her in a bathing suit and a ducky, and I love Yo. I think her expression's cute. I love the rainbows and the scenery, but overall theme and everything, I have to put her in D tier. She looks like an event card, and the Umi, who actually was this event card in this time era, she looks more of a festival card than Yo, so I am sorry, but she's going in D tier. Next we have Festival Karen. If I can find her, she's right here. It's a lot going on. It's a lot to say. She looks very, very good. She looks like the queen of her stage, which is exactly what Karen is. I like the whole stage presence instead of being in a different kind of scenario. It's right on stage, maybe because she's a Nijigasaki girl and she hasn't starred too much on the stage, or maybe that's just where she shines the best, but Karen is here. I love the colors in her eyes. I love the ribbon in her hat. She kind of looks like a marching band, but with a twist and then the cape and everything. And her expression is very silly. So I think overall I really do like her festival card. I don't know if I would scale for it personally, so I'll put it in B tier. I need more Karen cards. Next we have Festival Kotari, and some of these festival cards I have not looked at too much. Festival Kotari is one of them. I didn't actually know what Kotari's festival card was, so I'm going to look at it briefly before saying anything, but the first thing that comes to mind is she's kind of in a playhouse of sorts. Kind of like in a... what are those things called? In the middle of a garden or in the middle of a rich house yard. It's not coming to me, but she reminds me of Thumbelina a little bit, because it could also be like a glass cage. And she has a bunch of fruits here, kind of like on a picnic. She has angel wings, and honestly it's a really cute card. Probably, again, would not scout for it personally, so I feel like B tier would be a good spot for her along with Karen. So that's where I'm going to put Kotari. Next we have Yohane, and I have to get this out of the way. I did scout for her, so obviously she's going to be either an A or S tier. I scouted for her mainly just to see if my Sith luck would go over to SIFAS, and it did. I think I got her in 3 pulls or something like that, but this overall theme for her suits her to a T. The costume is really cool. I like the neon lights, and it kind of looks like the more you go up, the more you could see her layer behind her, or something like that. The only thing that kind of bothers me is her model, because I don't know, it's I thought it would look a little different than what it is. It kind of looks plainer than the art here, but maybe that's because there's no background with her, but I think I'll put her in A tier, because overall the card is really nice. It's just the model when she's performing that kind of throws me off, but it's a really good card, and yeah, putting her in A tier. Next we have Setsuna, the all-powerful fest card that everyone saved up for, everyone wanted. She was the only one anyone ever spoke about when SIFAS came, and everyone on Worldwide was saving for her big time. I feel like except for me. To be honest, I've never even looked at her card. I know she had this pose, but I have not seen her outfit or the background. So offhand, it's very Setsuna, and she's very happy to be performing. The color scheme reminds me of her SR, so that kind of bums me out a little bit. I wish they would have done a different color scheme for her, or at least, I don't know, a different costume maybe? This is very her style, but they could have done something completely different, so hopefully they do that for her next festival card, but it's still nice, so I'd probably put her in B tier, because I would want to scout for her just because she's powerful, but I wouldn't scout for her necessarily for any other reason, even her costume. So I'll put her in B tier. Next we have Emma, and this is a really cute card. I really like her costume and her expression. It's very kid-friendly. It's very playful. I think it shows off a lot of her personality, which I really like. I don't think I have really anything else to say. It's just a really cute card. So I think I will probably put her in B tier as well. Don't know if I would scout for her, but I also don't have too many Emma costumes, so maybe if I had the chance I would, for like a Nijigasaki raid up or something, but otherwise I'm not sure, so Emma's going in B tier. Next we have Nico, and I have to say I really love her festival card. I think this encaptures Nico as much as any card could. I especially like that her outfit kind of draws back to her episode, season 1 episode I think, where Muse is her background dancers for her siblings, and then she tells her siblings that she's going to join the group, they can all become one, and it's her last show, and just brings back memories. So it's kind of like an upgraded version, and I think it's really cute. Nico deserves and belongs on the stage. That's where everyone loves her and loves watching her. So with that, I'm actually putting her with Maki on S tier, or in S tier, and I'm trying to not be biased with this. I'm trying to be kind of not judgmental, but judging the costumes and the background more than the girls themselves, because I think that's fair, along with the themes of course. So Nico's is really good, and she's going in S tier. Next we have Mari, and I know she is and was popular when she came out as well. Another card, I just glanced at her, saw she was beautiful, saw she was a queen, and kind of moved on with my day. But I really love all the colors. I think mainly all these petals are different colors from the stained glass behind her, just catching the reflection. Or maybe they are all different colors, but either way it's really pretty. Mari is really beautiful. All the colors are just like this is a festival card, and you can tell right away. So I'm gonna put her on A tier because I would love to have her in this outfit, and it does remind me a little bit of her Angel You Are from SIF, but Mari doesn't have a color scheme like this in SIFAS, and it's very different, it's very detailed. Her hair is different, she has a wand, so I think she's worthy of being high up. Next we have Kanata's festival card. I have a lot to say. I'm going to try to not be negative. Hear me out. When I saw Kanata's card initially, I felt really bad because SIF could have done her so much better. Her hair and even the wings and among the dress, it kind of already looks like her SR or her initial card. And not to mention, this whole scheme was used already with Muse in SIF for their White Day set, and it really bums me out. It's beautiful in the background, like the colors and everything, the moon shining down, the fountain. It's beautiful art in that respects, but the theme for her seems kind of simple. It's not something new for Kanata, and the outfit just seems very redone with a few accessories, so I really hope they do Kanata better with her second festival card, and I'm unfortunately going to put her in D tier as well, because it's a used up idea. The background's beautiful. I think they were overcompensating with the accessories to make it seem like it wasn't just a reused SR for her or a reused idea that Caleb has already done. So I hope she has a better card for her next festival card. Next up, we have Haneo. I have not really looked at her festival card too much, but in the time that I have, I thought I had seen this card already, and I guess I kind of did, because she had she was in SIF, she was chosen as the girl. I don't really remember what it was for, but she kind of has an outfit like this with a teddy bear, and she's sitting down. Either that or the color scheme's kind of similar. So that's why when her festival card came out, I thought it had already come out, because I feel like I had seen it before. But in reality, I hadn't. So right after that, it's kind of coming to me as a reused idea, which sucks, because these colors are really cute for Haneo. It really brings out the softness in her face, kind of matches her eyes. I really like the background and the stage. The colors are really pretty, but I think I'll put her in C tier, and I just want to hope that she has an original idea for her next festival card, kind of like Kanata and Yo. Something original, something more suited for Haneo, something that she really enjoys. Just something better for her, I think. Next we have Hanamaru, and I'm bringing my bias in because the excuse of reusing ideas kind of comes into play with hers, because this looks a lot like the second set, the second Christmas set in Aqua's, their unidolized outfits. But that's exactly why I really loved her outfit. And especially because she is in a church as well, and they were singing in a church, and it's definitely a used up idea. But comparing it to some of the other cards, I think this shows a lot more detail. It shows a lot more personality, because Hanamaru does sing in a church, and I am biased because she's my best girl, so she's going in S tier. Don't judge me, please. Next we have Umi, my pride and joy, my suffering. She is absolutely beautiful. I tried for her. I love her outfit. I love the background. The scenery is gorgeous. Everything just suits her style to a T. Of course she's going in S tier. The only thing is, I wish the cloak kind of came with the outfit, or at least we could decide if we wanted the cloak or the veil to come off or on, kind of like Rina-chan board. I wish that SIFAS will have that feature in the future if they're going to give girls veils, because I think it's really pretty to see them dancing in a veil. So next we have Ruby, and for this card my bias is actually not going to come into play because I really don't like her festival card at all. I wouldn't say this is triggering to me, but it's very like for audiences who like lolly stuff or Lolita stuff, and doing this to Ruby just, I don't know if Daya would approve. It's very cute, she has candy and everything, and sweets, but Ruby's a big girl and I think she should have gotten something else. And the colors also remind me of the Little Devil set in SIF, which I also really don't like, for various reasons. So me personally, I really don't like this idea, and I think Ruby deserved better, so she's actually going in D tier. Can you guys see that I'm not being biased now? If I was, she was going at the top. So I hope her next festival card is very, very good and beautiful. Next up we have Ai's card. And at this point you're probably thinking, well, if we know that I don't really... no, I wouldn't say that. The theme for Ai is actually kind of cool. The colors are really pretty. Everything suits her pretty well. I'm just not a huge fan of her costume, but I know a lot of people are, and that's fine obviously, but I'm not. So I think I'd put her in C tier as well, and I hope that they come up with something really cool and amazing for her next festival card. I like her boots, if that means anything. Next we have Ellie. Do I have to talk about her? Do I have to speak about how much I gushed and cried when I saw that her festival card was a prima ballerina card? Do you want me to sob over how many gems and how much wailing I had to do to get her because she would not show up, and that's why I'm so frightened for her next festival card? But, you know, in the end she eventually showed up, and I don't know if I would ever change her outfit. Obviously I will for her next festival card, but this is going to be a favorite for years to come because it meant so much. And I still hope that in SIF, if they ever do sets again, or even with the events, if they would do a ballerina set, if her and Maki could be the URs or something like that. But anyway, she's beautiful, background's beautiful, it suits her, it fits her personality and her life, so very good. Next we have Festival Chica, and here is where the mood will probably go down again, because even though she kind of pairs up with Yo in the pool party theme, I mean, she could even be on Yo's ship for all we know. This is like the stage on the other side or something, even though it shows the beach here. They kind of do match and it's really cute. But again, doing a pool party theme for Chica when they could have done something else that we haven't seen before, especially for her, because she's always near the water. I don't know, a pool party didn't scream Festival Chica card to me. So this again kind of looks like a event card as well, so she's gonna go in D tier, and I just hope that they have a better idea and concept for her next festival card. Next we have Rin, and it's sadly kind of the same thing. Yes, she's one of my favorite girls, but this is kind of cringy to me, having her like in paws and a tail, and it's something we would expect to see from a Rin card already. Also, the colors in her outfit don't really match very well. I don't know why they chose this kind of bluish gray with a bright pink and then like a checkered hat. I don't know, nothing seems very cohesive, nothing really matches. The background is kind of, I don't know, it's not too much I like about her card besides that Rin is in the picture. I like this yellow rose, but I don't like her leg being like this. This looks so uncomfortable. So she's going in D tier as well. I'm so sad. Please give her something else. Something not cat related, even though as much as I love my kitty girl, please. She deserves something original. Something that really makes her stand out. Next up, we have Shizuku's Festival You Are. And I have to say, I haven't really looked at her festival card either, but just glancing at it, I really like the little Alice in Wonderland theme that's obviously going on. The colors are really pretty, the details on her dress are really nice with all the lace and the crosses. It coincides with the pieces in her hair and the flowers. I don't know if she was blowing these petals, or it just slipped out of her hand, but everything is really gorgeous. I really love this festival card, and I would love to scout for it because I don't have any Shizuku URs right now. So I think she's deserving of S tier, honestly. Give Shizuku more URs, please, and make her come to my account so I can actually use her, please. Next we have Festival Daya. I know people went crazy over this card. It's very like 50s, 40s or 50s. She kind of reminds me of a poodle with all the fluffiness. There's lipsticks in the background. It's really pretty. I don't specifically think it suits Daya as a character, but it's really nice. I like that her altar color is, I think it's blue. Because SIFAS has some strangey fixation on making all of the recolors pink, which I hate because I don't like the color pink. So they just gave Daya an original pink outfit, so they wouldn't have to do that as a recolor. But she's really pretty, and I'm gonna put her in A tier because I would really love her costume. So yeah, I'm gonna put her in A tier. feel good with that. Next up we have Honoka's Festival UR. This is actually the first time I'm really seeing the full still, or the full illustration. I didn't know she was rollerblading, so there's that. Honoka's Diner, that's a cute touch. So it's kind of like older retro, where she's roller skating and everything. I don't think this screams festival card either. I think this screams more of a regular card gacha card. So that kind of sucks for Honoka. The model kind of looks weird to me when I look at it. So, not my personal taste. I think they could definitely give her something else, something more improved, so I'll put her on C tier because it's not a really bad idea. It's kind of cohesive, and I think the idea in the background is really cute, but I kind of wish they would give her a 50s dress as well, or some kind of outfit to go along with the roller skates and everything else, instead of like this Splatoon splattered skirt and hairpiece and something to match. So that's my 2 cents. Next we have Riko's festival card, and I haven't seen it too much, but looking at it here, it's kind of like my view of Mari's and Maki's. It's absolutely gorgeous, perfectly suited for Riko because she's an absolutely gorgeous girl, and I think the colors suit her very well. The roses and all the flowers, I love how the glass piano is in the background. It's just a really beautiful card. I would love to have this card just for her costume. So I'll put her in A tier with Mari. I think that's fair. Anyone who has this card is Riko blessed. Next we have the all-powerful and mighty Kanan festival card that kicked Setsuna out of the way. I myself went for this card just because I wanted a bit of an easier time in SIFAS, but Kanan did not think I was worthy, and to be honest, I'm not worthy. Her festival card, aesthetically, as a card just to look at, I like the background. I like from her head to her belt. I don't know why they cheaped out on her and gave her regular shorts. I think they could have given her like a pretty skirt to match, or at least like half pants or something where they would go to her knee and then the other would go all the way down or something that would blend in with her shoes. I think that would have been really cool, but otherwise she's a really pretty card, and I like how she's, I don't know if she's the first one that her festival card goes from like a darker to a light color instead of just pink and blue, or pink in general. I will probably put Kanan in B tier, just because of this area, like the bottom half of her costume. I wouldn't scout for her personally. Because she's powerful, I would scout for her. So right in the middle is probably perfect for her. Next we have Kasumi's festival card. I wish I had her. She is really, really cute. I love her sweater. I love her dress with like the overall strap. I kind of wish she had it on just so I could see like the full outfit, but it doesn't bother me that much. I love that it says Love Kusmin in the background, but we all know that's supposed to be Kasumi anyway. I think this festival card suits her very well. I think the colors, like the pink and soft gray, are very pretty. It matches with her eyes and her hair. So overall, I really like her festival card, and it's a little bit plain compared to the other ones at the top, but I do want her to put her in S tier because I think the style and everything fits extremely well with her, and I wish I had it. So that's where Kasumi is going. Next we have Nozomi. She's going right to the top. Like, right to the top. This, to me, is one of the most gorgeous festival cards I have ever seen. When I saw her, I sobbed. I think even probably more than Ellie's card, if you can believe it. This is exactly what Nozomi deserves. It's exactly what every girl deserves. Something that suits who she is as a person. She's very spiritual. She has her symbols everywhere. It's very Nozomi no matter where you look. And then her outfit is really cute. Again, with the veil, I wish we could have an option to have that in the lives. And then the only downside to this is I thought her dress would go like, if not floor length, to her ankles or something, but it goes to her knees, which kind of throws off the whole outfit to me personally. But that's kind of really small in comparison to how beautiful this festival card is. And she's perfectly suited with Ellie because she's a 3rd year booster, I think. So I have them both on my teams quite a bit. So I absolutely love this Nozomi card. I don't know how they're going to make her next festival card any better, but we'll see what the artists do, I guess. Next we have Rina. I think this was the first card where she didn't have her Rina-chan board. I think I remember reading that. Or the first one where she's smiling or something. I think it's cute either way. I did manage to get her and Nozomi, and I really like the gradient in her hair. I think this card suits Rina to a T. It shows exactly who she is as a person. She's very intelligent, and she wants to show herself more, so I think she deserves to be an A tier, and that's my opinion. Next we have Ayumu, and this card is so gorgeous. I love the cherry blossoms. I love the spring theme for her. Her expression is really pretty. I know a lot of people were upset with her model because it looks completely different from her illustration. I don't see it that way. I kind of wish again that her dress was longer, maybe, but I really love her card. I am going to put her in S tier because she's gorgeous. I think everything suits her pretty well, and it's very traditional, and I'm just really happy that they did her so well with that festival card. Lastly, we have Shiriko. Thank God, because my voice is not having it. Chioriko is kind of a odd one because this is her first card. It happens to be a festival card, and it is crazy ridiculous. It is so cool. Like the plaid, the lace, the rocker, aesthetic, all the colors and everything. It just matches her completely. I don't think we fully understand who Chioriko is yet, but looking at her card you can kind of understand her a little bit more. She's really cool, and I'm putting her right at the top, the best of the best. So that is my tier ranking. Are you surprised where I put some cards? Are you upset at any of the comments I made? Please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you would like to see more of these kind of videos, also if you could leave a comment. I would love to rank whatever you guys suggest, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!